Just gotta double check it's locked. Okay, hold on, something's missing. Much better. I have a request from you guys. I've been thinking and I've been kind of like wondering what type of video can I make that will interact with you guys. And then I thought, well, what do I want to get next for the BRZ? I have a couple things in mind, and this is where you guys come in. I need your guys' help. But we'll get more into that when I finish my work. This is what my day is going to consist of. Work, gym, work, home, eat, working on this video, all in between. Get this work hours started, and then I'll get back with you guys. To keep everything really short, I just want you guys to pick the next car mod for the BRZ. Basically, I'm just gonna give you guys a few options of what I want you guys to choose from. Let's just say, for example, I already got the shift boot, so I could be like, hey, should I get a shift knob next? Should I get the matching shift boot for it? Wheels and tires? Should I get this, and that, and so on? I'll have you guys like comment down below. Whatever is mentioned the most is what I'll do next. I was planning to get another mod in the next few weeks or so I thought I might as well have you guys help me out with that decision, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, it's that simple. So after I'm done cooking, I'm gonna sit down and I'm really gonna think about it, and then I'm gonna give you guys those 3 options to choose from. And I sound like a broken record, but yeah, whichever one gets mentioned the most is what I will ultimately be doing. You guys get to choose the next car mod for the BRZ. You guys ready to pick the next mod for the BRZ? Because I'm excited to see what you guys are going to choose. First, I'm going to start with like a little rundown of what I have already done. So let's get to that. I've done close to nothing on this car. I've had it for 3 months. The emblems, these were the like black and gray emblems at first, and I switched it to the red ones, both the back as well as the front. But the exhaust tips, like the mufflers, the Valenti taillights, the in focus red cherry blossom shift boot, the duckbill spoiler. How could I forget? That was one of like the main. Damn, look how good that looks. You guys will pick the 6th car mod for the BRZ, and I know I was originally supposed to choose 3 things, but I couldn't pick between one of the 2, so it's 4 things you guys will get to choose from for the next mod. First thing, it goes hand in hand with the shift boot that I already have. It'll be a shift knob and a new reverse lockout, because I hate the stock one. If you guys pick a shift knob and a new reverse lockout for the next mod, then I already know which reverse lockout I'm gonna get, but I don't know specifically which shift knob I want. So give me some ideas on shift knobs, because I'm not too sure. Number 2 on the list that you guys have to choose from is headlights. Stock headlights on the BRZs aren't so ugly. I've seen a lot worse cars with their stock headlights that are just atrocious. But honestly, the stocks on the BRZ, FRS, and 86 aren't that bad. But there's a lot of different options out there that look a ton way better than this. And plus, this little like boomerang thing is like super dim and not as aggressive as I like it to be. I don't know. It looks good, but it could look better. So that's option number 2. I do know which ones that I'm already looking into, and I have zero room for my mind to be changed on the headlights that I want, but keeping that a secret, because if you guys decide on headlights, you'll see which ones I get. Okay, now we can go to option number 3. Would be a front bumper. I don't know why I had to think so hard about it. Front bumper for the BRZ. It kind of goes hand in hand with headlights, but I'm not going to get both at the same time because that will easily be over $1,000. I mean, I don't think a front bumper is a big necessity at the moment, but as well as with the changing the headlights so it can look a little more aggressive, a different bumper would definitely add some aggressiveness to that. There's a lot of nice aftermarket bumpers for the BRZ. And if not a front bumper or headlights or shift knob with reverse lockout, a splitter. I can also make it look aggressive without buying a brand new bumper by getting a splitter and adding that to the stock bumper. Those are the 4 options. I went through that pretty quickly, so let's just recap. Option number 1 is a shift knob with a new reverse lockout. Option number 2 is new headlights to get rid of those old slowly yellowing OEM ones. Option number 3, a new front bumper. Option number 4, a splitter to go with the OEM bumper. Not just the splitter itself, but the splitters with the rods, you know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of the options have to do with the front of the car, because that's kind of where I would like to focus my mods on next, because I already got the Valenti tail lights for the rear of the car. And I was also thinking of a diffuser, but I'm not like super pressed to like work on the rear right now, or to even get a diffuser right now. When I get a diffuser, I'm probably already gonna have an exhaust, because I want an actual exhaust. Right now it's just on the mufflers, the little cheap mufflers that I got from Amazon, that will be changing eventually, but not anytime soon. So yeah, I kind of want to focus my attention on the front of the car instead of the rear. Obviously I would love to do coils and wheels, but money. So out of all the 4 options I gave you guys, which would you like to see next on the BRZ? Shift knob and reverse lockout, headlights, front bumper, or 4, a splitter with the rods? There's the options. Take your pick. I also do want to mention, if you guys pick the shift knob and the reverse lockout, you guys can pick any shift knob you want, and whichever is voted on the most, I'd get that shift knob. So if you pick a shift knob and reverse lockout, you can choose any shift knob you guys want. Okay, for the headlights, I mentioned I already know which one I want. I won't be giving you guys complete control over that because I want very specific headlights. They're clean as, so yeah. And for the bumper, I don't know exactly what I want, and I also don't want to leave that decision up to you, because bumpers are a lot of money, and if I'm spending a lot of money, it's going to be something I ultimately want to spend that money on. I mean, I'm not rich by any means at all whatsoever, so I mean, if I was, I'd be like, mod my entire car, pick every single car part, everything, yada yada, but I'm not. So for the front bumper, I want you guys to give me some options, and I'll look into those. And yeah, as well as the splitter, I was kind of looking between 2 specific splitter with the rods, and I'm kind of torn, so I would also like your guys' help with different options for splitters. But I will ultimately give you guys full decision on what mod the BRZ gets next. So like I mentioned before, whichever one gets mentioned the most is what I'll be doing next. So we're gonna go 2 ways about it. You guys can comment down below the shift knob with the reverse lockout, the headlights, the front bumper, or the splitter. Just comment one of those 4 down below. Or if you want to do that. And also DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is down below, also in the description, but if you don't want to look down in the description, I'll put it like right here or right here or right here in the middle somewhere. That's my Instagram handle. DM me or comment down on one of my BRZ pictures: front bumper, splitter, headlights, or shift knob and reverse lockout. I'll give this video like a week or two. Hopefully enough people see this so I can get enough feedback from it. So I'll be keeping track. I'll be adding up the amount of times that one of those 4 options get mentioned, and whichever one has the most will be the next mod. I feel like I'm repeating a lot. I feel like I've repeated a lot this entire video, but yeah, it's that simple. Take your pick. You guys just chose the next car mod for the BRZ.